Hi everyone, it's Nat here. So I thought it was about time I stopped procrastinating and started on the Tilda journal that I want to make for Andrea. So I'm going to make it with the pictures out of this book. So she saw me show it on one of my book hauls and said she'd absolutely love a journal made with it because she already has this actual book, so she doesn't mind if I hack this one up for her. So, and I just thought it would be really fun, but very different from what I'm used to making. So I have been sitting here like, I think when I've got to make something for someone else, I just procrastinate so much because you want to make it perfect, and I can never picture in my mind how something's going to come together. I just have to start putting pages together and making things, and then I get an idea of what direction I'm going in, so I just must make a start with it. So I was going to show this as I did it. Andrea didn't mind seeing it before she gets it, but I've decided no, stuff it, she can wait. So you won't be seeing these until she has the journal. So I've got a whole lot of stuff on my desk, which includes the book. And then I was arguing about whether I do tea-dyed or coloured or white papers. The book is quite glossy and bright, and I like that. It is like summer ideas, so I probably want to keep it summerish. So got this piece of tea-dyed here, but I don't think it'll go too well. But I found some papers that I had coloured previously. I think I did these with my, what are they called? I can't remember now. I think they're all ones that I did. With some acrylic paint I dyed them with. So I think they'll go really well with the colour scheme, and it's quite summerish too, and I might even dye some other colours or more yellow ones or whatever, but that's a start. So I do have some diary pages, and I quite like the green on them, so I might use one or two of those as well. And then I've got, in one of my recent hauls, I managed to grab a whole heap of scrapbook paper from the secondhand store, and in it was this pad of lace basics. So this had just a whole lot of beautiful coloured papers, different patterns on them. So I've grabbed a few of those out to make a start with as well, because again, I think the colours will go nicely for this one. Keep it bright and cheerful, because we can all do with that at the moment. Now, the other thing is the lovely Susanna Easdale. I asked Susanna if she'd mind making just something little I can put in here for Andrea as well, because Andrea was meant to join us at Susanna's retreat and she wasn't able to make it, which was very unfortunate. So I know how much Andrea admires Susanna's work. So Susanna was so lovely and put together a whole lot of little pieces that I can put in as well. And I thank you so much, Susanna, because these are going to be a great help for me colour-wise. They're just perfect and sort of helps me get an eye of how I might like to make the journal as well. Just beautiful pieces. So that will make Andrea's day, I'm sure. Look at that, it's got little squirrels. Love it, a little bit of fabric. So all of these pieces I will put in. And then this is a little card as well, journaling card. Just beautiful. They lend themselves to vintage or not, but I think they go quite nicely with the yellow as well. So I think I'm on the right track now. It's taken me long enough to get there. And then I have a tub full. Just trying. I've got so much stuff on my desk. I haven't packed up from my last project yet. So I've got a tub of stuff here. Now, in another haul, which I don't think I've shown yet, I might put that up later, so you will see it before you see this. I got all of this quilting material. It was a big bag full of material, and it turned out to be these quilting squares that someone had already made up, plus a whole heap of fabric to make more bits up. So I've just picked out some that might go, so I'll be able to use all of this in the journal as well if I want to, which is awesome. I think they'll go well. And I started hacking away at the book. So I've got some pages that I've pulled out ready to figure out what I want to do with. They're the papers that I've chosen. So today I want to cut them down into page sizes so I can start getting a signature together, because that will give me more of an idea of what I want to do with the embellishments. That's just more fabric. These are little pockets that came out of the book that I was able to cut out. So I'll have to put them together. It was really cool because the book had the pockets and it had these round homegrown with love sort of label things. So I just used my circle punch on them. And then it had these labels as well. So I'll be able to use them all throughout for embellishments. And then I'm not wasting anything if I can. So I cut out like little bits like that I can make little stamps out of and that sort of thing. So I want to make the most out of the book. This is the envelope that Susanna sent her items in, and I love the colour of it and the pattern on the inside, so I think that can be added as well. So I'm making a start. I thought I might use those, but now I've got more material. They're not quite right, and I might use some of that, but again I'm not sure. So and I've got some lace. Well, I've got heaps of lace, so I'll probably hunt some more up afterwards. Haven't really had a good hunt around yet for the extra bits. And also in a previous haul you might have seen I got a whole lot of calico from the secondhand shop, and a lot of it had been worked. I really like this one, so I might see if I can fit it in there somewhere. I'm not sure. I was almost going to do a cover with it, but I'm not sure yet. So I've got a lot to think about, but first things first, I think I'll start cutting down some pages and get them sized and ready so I can get a bit of a signature started. And that way, once you sort of make that start, you seem to just keep going then, rather than sitting around thinking about it. So just move these out of the way. Now I've got this paper pad that I got with the other paper pad as well, and it has some nice colours in it, so I might use some of that. Again, not sure, so I'll just keep it hanging around. So I might do the usual thing because I'm lazy and just make the pages. I like an A4 folded size. I think they're nice and big to be able to write in, and it saves chopping up too much stuff and that sort of thing. So I can never remember the size though to cut the pieces. So let's have a look. So 1 inches. So it's about 8 and 3/16. It's almost 8 and 4/16, which is 2/8. Yeah, it is 8 and 2/8. Better write that down. A bit of scrap paper here. Oh, I've got everything here. Remind me to clean my desk off after my projects. Always so keen to get started on the next one. So that is about 11 and 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 11. We'll do 11 and 5/8. Or should I do 11 and 6? Maybe I'll do 11 and 6/8, which would be 3/4, is it? Well, it's not quite that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 11/16. This is better. I think I know what I'm doing now. So I might grab my bone folder if I can find it. There it is. fold these first. Now I do have other pieces here and there that I might like to put in here as well, which I will hunt up after. I'm contemplating doing a soft cover journal, which is a soft fabric covered journal, which I don't do much of. Usually I always go for the book covers because I have so many secondhand books. But I'm thinking of maybe doing one signature and a soft cover for a change. Alright, so that's that. Now I've got my measurements there, so let's cut down some of these. Now they're just one-sided papers. They're quite thin actually too. So what do we want? And when do we want it? 8 and 2/8, which is 8 1/4, isn't it? And that will give me some scraps, which I have plans for some embellishments. 11 and 11/16. How are we going to do that? That would be 11, and that's 4, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure we've got it straightish. Alright, so I will just finish cutting these all to size. So I have cut down all of my papers to page size. I could have left some longer or wider or whatever and folded bits over, but I think I'll just add any pockets and flips and that with other bits and pieces that I have. So now I just want to sort these into some sort of order. So I've got mainly yellow and pink. The greens that were in the pad, I still might use some, but they just didn't seem to go with the book. But that doesn't really matter. So, and I've got some oranges because these were the colours that I thought went better with the pictures in the book. So, and then we've got our plain papers. So we haven't got many plain, so we definitely need more. But there's also book pages and that I might put in here. So what have we got? We've got 4 yellow, 2 orange. So I might go orange and orange. I'll just do this randomly and see if I like the way it's done, and if not, I will change it around. So I'll go pink. And we've got 4 pink too. Just gonna put that one there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I might do pink one, and then a page, then the yellow, and then I might do, I sort of need pages in between, really. Page, and then orange. And then pink. I could do a page in between, but we'll start running out, so put one there, and then yellow, pink, the yellow. All right, now this won't be the final order. As I add things to it and find more things, I will change them around, but it will give me an idea of whether I like it or not. Just trying to find the middle there. So that's getting a quite nice signature already. So I'll need to trim the ends down once I've got it all together and in the order that I want. It's not looking too bad. Now I want to decide whether I want to use any of these papers in it. It's hard to sort of see them fitting in. They'd fit in with the yellow all right. I don't think they'd go bad. Down a bit and figure out which way I want to put them to. And we've got a few different colours of these. I'll just get my cutter. Just going to take the edge off here. So the different colours on each side, aren't they? This one's all green. Just debating if I even want the months on there, whether I want to take them off. So I could take them off. Keep them for something else. These would make quite good backgrounds for journaling cards too, because they're lined to be able to write on. Might do that with some of them. Whether I do it in this project or not, I don't know, but I might. Just put my cutting board up there. Now, it's just which way to fold them, because I could fold them that way, and so the lines are the right way, or you can fold them that way. Fold this one this way. Could do a bit of each, can't we, really? Let's see what we think. If we don't like it, we can always use the paper in something else. Now, I think it was about here. So let's see if we think these will fit in somewhere. thinking that the green fits quite nicely with the yellow. I quite like the way that looks. And then we've got the bluish colour. We've got purple and we've got the blue. Alright, we're getting there. Now I should think about putting these together and probably embellish them sometime. So I might just fold them up if I can. Absolutely nothing on TV tonight. I think we've got Lord of the Rings. So good time to craft. But I'll probably get off in a minute and go and tidy up my craft room some more. Might find something to put in here. They look like sewing lines, don't they? I think they're just there as decoration, really, because I don't think I will sew it. I'll try and get it together straight, would be nice. That's a bit better. They're quite cute, aren't they? Oh, they're going to look gorgeous on there. So I think it's the right decision to have the, you know, I'm not used to bright stuff. Yeah, until Chrissy and Gio sent me all this yellow stuff, and then it like blinded me and now I can't see properly. But yeah, I think that's going to be good. I was debating whether I should like tea stain these white bits and that, but no, I mean, if I want, I can ink them up, stencil on them, you know, that sort of thing. Just embellish them and that, or leave them for writing. So I think that will be the way to go with this one. Keep it nice and bright. And blind Andrea. So I've decided to name this journal the Headless Chicken Journal, because that's what I reckon the Tilda dogs look like. They mortify me. Gorgeous. All right, so I reckon now I'm just thinking, do I want any lace poking out before I stick them down? No, I can always, I don't know. Oh, decisions. I think I'll just add embellishment after. So I'll stick them together. All right, it's a beautiful little pocket. So I'll have to make something to go inside of these. We'll see if some of Susanna's beautiful creations fit in there. I'll do this one. Now these can either be floating pockets or they can be stuck in. Probably best as floating pockets. I'll just trim around there sometime, make it a bit neater. But they're gorgeous. Just making sure I'm not sticking them closed. So I feel a bit more relieved now because, as I said, now that I can see this together and the colours of the papers I've chosen go quite well with the colour scheme. See, because there's a lot of like pinks. Yeah, I think this is going to look really cool. So, relieved. I should have just started ages ago. No, I've been busy with a lot of like doing my Auntie Vera projects and other things lately, so it's taken a while to get it started. But now that I've started, full steam ahead and I'll get it done. So yeah, got some heaps good pictures in here to use. So I'm going to go now and I will be back on soon with my next. Oh, look, it looks like they've done a journal there with the bits. Anyway, I'll say goodbye, I think. I'm not sure how long this video is, and I will be back on soon to do some more. Take care.